Hey everybody, welcome to my new Scars. Come on, and follows while tuning in. If you guys want to see growing up hip hop in New York, please stay tuned. All right, everybody, and we are back for another review for growing up in hip-hop in New York. As you guys could see, I got the big bamboo earrings, at least 2 pair on, because yeah, we have Lil Mama now in this episode, and it's kind of like 90s feel. So I was like, well, let me just get up in there with the big earrings about that. I was gonna go all out, but I was like, the earrings is fine, okay? So I just basically it about that. But anyway, I digress. So yeah, so if you guys have not seen the first episode, okay, definitely go check out my my video, okay, when I gave the review and the recap. So whatever was done in the last episode, you're gonna have to catch up and watch there, because I'm not gonna reiterate here, okay? So I hope you guys understand that, because nobody has time, because the other video was 30 minutes. We're not trying to have an hour video here, okay? All right, so yeah, so I'll put in the iCard above, and I'll put it down in the description bar below. So a lot of you guys, I got a lot of feedback from you guys, and I thought that was pretty awesome. Thank you so much for your feedback. I really do appreciate it. This is like my first like reality TV show review recap type deals, so I was kind of nervous, but yeah, so we shall see. But episode 2 is starting to turn up the heat, and on Thursday, don't forget, Thursdays are the new episodes. It comes on at 9 o'clock on WeTV. Okay, if you have WeTV. If not, I don't know, whatever the case. But at any rate, all right, so here we go. So this is episode 2, first season of growing up hip hop in NY. Okay, so yes, everybody get your snacks, because it will be a little long one. We got drama stirring up. Okay, yeah. But at any rate, so I got my little notes here, so I got it down. But anyway, all right, here we go. All right, so here we go. All right, so Brittany, which is Ja Rule's daughter, she's talking to Ja Rule. They in the not weight room, in the exercise room, in the gym, whatever the case is. And she's saying what happened in the first episode. So remember the first episode, she was playing detective and stuff like that, and trying to see what was going on with JJ, okay, which is Irv Gotti's son. All right, so he got caught with the weed in his car and stuff like that. Okay, all right, go back. Okay, I'm trying not to, but I'm just giving you a little, a little pinch of it. All right, so yeah, so she's basically saying what happened at the mixer, at Jojo's mixer, and how designer brought up the the fire festival and stuff like that. Ja Rule was like, just basically say, basically saying the same thing as he was saying in the last episode. This is that, that's his doing, and it has nothing to do with you, and things of that sort. And Britt says she can handle it. So Ja Rule was like, yeah, like, say that's my dad, like that's all him, like just relax, okay? So Brittany said that she became a detective. Okay, I said that at the party. Okay, so Ja Rule didn't know what she was talking about, so she explained what happened with JJ and stuff like that. Okay, so that's basically about that. So they're just having their father and daughter bond, which I thought was really cute, or whatever the case is. Okay, all right, so Angie and JJ talk about what happened. Okay, JJ's like, no, talk about it, I don't want to talk about it, whatever the case is. As you know, Deb does not know, which is the mother. Okay, so Angie was like, you ready to talk? And he said he had a little blunt or whatever. So and Angie said, what did Dad say? And he said that he was cool. So Angie went back to the same thing, thinking in her head, well, in the confession, I believe she was talking about some, like he gets rewarded diamonds and Rolexes, and he's doing this type of stuff. So she feels as though that's not right, whatever the case is. And like I said in the first episode, she needs to speak to her dad, and say like, hey, like, say how she feels, because this is obviously bothering her. Okay, so so Angie, so what happened? So okay, Angie was like, you could at least told her. Okay, at least told her. So Angie was saying, since they're brother and sister siblings, she figured that you should at least told me. But JJ in his head is thinking like, but you mom number 2. But he didn't say that to her. But that's what he's thinking. Okay, and this is all from the first episode. Okay, whatever the case is. Okay, I'm not gonna keep saying that, but you just gotta go to the first episode. Okay, just pause this, go to the first episode. All right, so Angie was like, okay, so they was talking. So Angie said, when you gonna tell mom? And she was like, let's call. That's what she said to JJ. JJ was like, nah. Like, JJ just like, no. Like, and he basically wanted to keep it to himself. He didn't want to tell anybody and stuff like that. And so then Irv Gotti said, I'm not a rat, so I wasn't gonna say nothing, whatever the case is. So Angie looking like, what is going on? So and so Angie was like, so no one was gonna tell me. So Irv Gotti basically is like, you know, y'all, we keep it to each other, and because Deb is gonna bark at me, she gonna bark at all of us, so we just need not to tell Deb. Deb is gonna find out. I think Angie is gonna say something. This will not sit well with Deb, of course, but Angie, she's gonna tell her mom. I believe they have like a close relationship, so I don't know. So let's just see. Okay, so and then Angie said, I'm his sister, and Irv said I would have done the same for her. That's what Angie said. Angie was like, okay, I'm gonna remember that, whatever the case is. So, you know, whatever. So and then, but she was like, you know, but I'm not gonna get arrested, you know, like just throwing a little jab, you know, like, I got you, JJ, you know what I mean? So yeah. So yeah, so Irv was like, Deb is gonna blame him or whatever like that. So he just said, don't say anything to her. So I believe Angie's gonna say something, but we shall see this week, okay? All right, so let me see. Oh, OnStar, okay, is Lil Mama's brother, I guess little brother. Okay, so Lil Mama equals drama. So now I'm sorry, Lil Mama, but you look like you about to do some drama. Okay, so I'm sorry, but we just have to put it in the rhymes too. So you, sorry, boo, but this is what the show is showing to me, you know. All right, so Lil Mama comes back to NY. She came from Atlanta, whatever the case is. So she wants to help her brothers promote this party that's in probably like a couple of days or whatever the case is. So they talking or whatever like that. So her father True coming in, and so whatever like that. So she like he like so this is what you do when you come back in town. I was like, oop, oop, oop. And the mama was like, she's like, well, you know, and then so the brother stepped in, was like, you know, we were just talking about it, whatever like that. So they basically said they brought her in and whatever. So he was like, so you got brought into this? Like, he was like grilling Lil Mama. He was like, so you're not gonna work on your music? Like, you ain't got no music to do? Like, it's just like, so Lil Mama was like, oh, you know, I just want to, you know, do this, promote the party, you know, whatever like that, you know. And then he was like, okay, can you do this? You know, you gonna come over here? What he said, he say like, oh yeah, did you work on your album and stuff like that? So as you can see, her father is strict and is about the money or whatever the case is. Like, he's about the business. Okay, Lil Mama is over here. I mean, I understand that you want to get your hustle on, and that's like an extra, you know, addition to what you do. But if music is your main or your base or your foundation of what you do, you need to worry and focus on that, as opposed to promoting a party that is like a couple days away. And so her father was just basically like, you know, how you gonna pull this off and stuff like that. So he basically was like, okay, he said, you came to work, not to party, basically, you know, like, so he on his business, like, he like, look, like, this is what you gotta do, you know. So Lil Mama, I mean, I'm gonna need for you to listen to your father, okay, because your father look like he about that business, okay, look like he on that like strict type deals, you know what I'm saying? So all right, so get your money, honey. I mean, I know, you know, little parties is cute, but I mean, you know, you could do that on the side after you did what you're supposed to do on your album, whatever the case is. Then you could do that, whatever. But not saying that's not productive, but at the end of the day, your music is like your foundation out here. So I mean, it's supposed to be probably like your bread and butter. I don't really know you like that, but I'm just saying, you know what I mean? All right, so anyway, so Jojo, Angie, his sister, Jojo's sister, Angie, there's another Angie, but it's Jojo's sister. All right, so Angie came over there and brought some like healthy drinks and stuff like that. Jojo all spitting it down like, this is whatever like that, you know, whatever, you know. So he was talking to his sister about how his you know, how his fiance don't want a child and stuff like that, another child, I'm sorry. He said he want a boy, stuff like that. So he said we having like a little quarrel or whatever the case is. And so Little Mama and Angie has beef. I did not know that. I was like, when they have beef? Look, I don't be in the celebrity gossip like that. I mean, I'm probably have to be a little bit more nosier, I guess. I don't know, because I really don't know what's going on. So yeah, so I was like, they got beef where? So I mean, so she said one day Lil Mama pulled her to the side and was like, you know, you have a problem. And when she said it, she sounded like yeah. I was like, you know what? You know, so I'm like, Lil Mama's drama. So, you know, so I was just like, okay, so, but, you know, Jojo wants her to come to Lil Mama's party. So she like, okay, I'll pray on it. I'm like, oh, you know, you say pray on it, you know it's true. So it's like, you gotta pray on it, sis. Okay. Lil Mama. Drama. Okay. So anyway, so, Designer got a date with YDB. So before, okay, no. Okay, okay. So I know on the last episode I was saying like, Dag, you know, he got a baby mother, but this gonna clarify a little some things, but still leave you like, you know. So at any rate, it's gonna half clarify, probably not even half, but at any rate. So so she said she was nervous to date YDB, whatever like that. So you know, YDB is ODB's son or whatever. So so she was trying on stuff, and her friends was there, and her brother was there, Quan or whatever his name is. He came in there, and they was asking her questions like, so do you know if you got any kids? You got a wife? You got a, you know, a significant other? You know, like, you know, somebody he dating? She's like, you know, and she did say she was DMing him on Instagram, I believe. But it's like, bruh, you don't know his life. Like, you just talking to dude. I'm speechless out here. When you're talking to somebody or you're interested in somebody, you have to get to know them. So at the end of the day, you don't know if he have, you know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, the 1,000,001 questions, or those are the most top questions. You have any children? Do you have somebody that you see what I'm saying? Like, bruh, because ain't nobody trying to get caught up. You see what I'm saying? Basically, like, if you have a girlfriend, next, you see what I'm saying? Like, so at any rate, so she was like, of course I'm gonna look bomb. She's like, so this girl, you know, she drama too. Okay, so it's not only you, Lil Mama. So we already established that in the first episode. So she like, look bomb, and she and all this stuff. She wanted to wear jeans, I don't know, something like that. And she didn't want to wear jeans because, you know, whatever. So they were just talking or whatever like that. So yeah, so they were just having fun. So she went on a date. So oh, she was like, yeah, because I'm not trying to, you know, I'm not doing all that. I'm not trying to put, you know, his D in my mouth and all this. I'm like, bruh. I'm like, nobody asked you all that, but you just had to say it. Like, my dude. Like, you don't have to do all that. But at any rate, we already know. But anyway, like, she just... Okay. And then yeah, so she was like, I am, but you know you want it. Okay, you want it. All right, just stop it. Just stop the shenanigans. Okay, that's what you want, that's what you want. I mean, you know what I mean? But anyway, so okay, so we with Ryan and Joe. Okay, so Ryan is Fat Joe's, I said Joe. Ryan is Fat Joe's son, okay? So Ryan said he breathed music, okay? So like I was saying, I kind of feel sorry for Ryan, because you can tell he's passionate and it's something that he really wants to be good at. But Fat Joe is just on some like, my dude, like, and it's like his son, so he don't want to be too like, you know, down or seem like that he's coming down on him. But obviously he wants the best for his son. That's what it seems like, because he said you have to have a plan B. You know, you have an A but a B, and your A is a little shaky. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, do you have your B? So Ryan is basically calling Fat Joe delusional, you know, and it's just like, he's just trying to tell you the reality of it, you know, because it's just like, you know, he don't see that, and he's trying to push something out there that's not being received well. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, Ryan, like, bruh, I don't know, maybe you need some more practice, maybe you need to you know, I don't know, it's something that's probably not clicking there. And Fat Joe was like, ugh. So that's the situation going on in this scene. And so Fat Joe said that the music is not going the way it should go, okay? And so Fat Joe said we have to give that legendary heat, you know. So like I said before in the first you know, video, he said you gotta get that heat, that, you know, that fire, or whatever the case is. So so Fat Joe been kind of a little bit hard on him, not too hard to the fact that, but just trying to let him know, you know, easy, like my dude, like, I don't know if this is for you, like he's saying it but not saying it, but I think he don't want to hurt his son's feelings. But Ryan sees that, and that's why he says that was delusional. I mean, he just giving you a reality check, but I don't know. But at any rate, so he said you have to earn that spot. And he said his dad is, I said that. So every rapper, Fat Joe said every rapper's son that tried to make it fell short. Fat Joe said, something, had you have everything and it doesn't work. And so Ryan said he hasn't thought about that, you know. So yeah, so Fat Joe is just basically trying to give him life lessons and trying to basically let him know, like, you know, this is not gonna be your bread and butter. You have to find something else. But Ryan doesn't want to hear that. Okay, so yeah, so I don't know, Ryan, I feel sorry for you. Like you really feel as though that's your passion, that's your niche, but right now that's not your niche. It's your passion, but not your niche. So it's like you got to try to get better at it. I don't know. But yeah. So here we go, Lil Mama. Alright, so Lil Mama and her brothers are promoting. They went to the sneaker store and stuff like that. Whatever the case is, so they showed that scene. So YDB and Designer's date. Oh Lord, here we go. Alright, so YDB said he like the hood part of Designer. You know, Designer is a little hood. She's a little ratchet. Okay, let's call it how we see it. All right, and so she's ratchet. All right, so she like his personality. She said he's cool, and what he said he want the cookies and the milk. So basically, YDB wants her. We already seen this on the first episode. Okay, he really wants her. Like he wants her bad. Okay, bad. Okay, you know, not a little bit, but all the way bad, like 1,000%. All right, so we see this. So they getting to know each other. They at the bar doing some mixing of the drinks and stuff like that. So whatever they was doing. So whatever the case is. So YDB was talking about, you know, how he was I think 15 or 16 when his father passed. And she said YDB I think was saying that he's into, you know, polygamy. So I was like, okay, so all right, so this is understandable. Okay, so from the first episode I'm like, oh, he got, so I'm like, okay, so this is what he want to do. Okay, but listen, wait, there's more. All right, so then she was like, so she said she dibbled and dabbled in polygamy and she want to dibble and dabble again. So this girl, so listen to this, okay? You want YDB. We know this. Both of y'all are, you know, sexually attracted to each other. We see this, okay? The attraction is real. All right, so let's not try to hide it, okay, my dude? Okay, you try. All right. So at any rate, what happened? So this is where I don't understand this part. Okay, so let me know if I'm being confusing or I don't understand. Okay, so after the date and everything, so she's like, yeah, you know, text me when I'm at, okay, text me, make sure you text me. Okay, like, bruh, like you said it already. If he will text you. Let's not sound thirsty, but anyway, so I'm sorry. At any rate, so he closed the door, and I think he called his his baby mother, the one that I think that's pregnant. He called her, and then he was like, oh, you know, don't worry about me. And he was like, no, he said, I'll be home. He was like, you know, and she's like, where are you? You know, and he's like, I'm not out cheating or whatever like that. So, okay, listen to that part. He's not out cheating. So, does your baby mother, does she know that you're into polygamy? Does she know this? Is she a part of this? Okay? Because why do you have to say that? You see what I'm saying? Or like, you know, like I'm confused here. Are you just using polygamy so it won't sound like you cheating? Bruh, come on now. This is the problem out here. You want to use a word, you want to use something just to have something. I'm just saying, I'm not saying this is what he doing, but this is what it's sounding like. So we shall see on the next episode. But like, if it sounds like she don't know that he's into this, or I don't know. I'm confused on that part because the way the conversation was going, and he was like, oh, I'll be home in 20 hours, hung with the phone. Disrespectful. Number one, that's disrespectful. You'll be home in 20 hours. Mad, sarcastic, and that's disrespectful. I don't care if you are, or if she knows y'all into polygamy. That's disrespectful. Okay, you say you're going to be home in 20 hours and you hang up on her face? Disrespectful. Why'd it be? No. All right, now, getting ready for the party. Here we go. For the party. Twerk. Say no. Alright, so no, I ain't gonna be twerk. Okay, sorry. The internet was shut down. But anyway, so but anyway, guys. So they all getting ready for party, Lil Mama party. So Brittany, like, she, alright, so Brittany was the first one at the party, okay, Ja Rule's daughter. So she had the party, drinking and stuff like that. She had I think she had drinks, yeah, whatever the case is. So drinking, blah. And then, nobody was there, so it was like, you know, crickets, like, okay, so she left, okay, I would have left too, like, Lil Mama, I'll see you at another date, at a later date, okay, I got to go, okay, I'm one of them type of people, ain't nobody waiting around for that, you know, nobody got time for that. I don't even know what time the party started, but at any rate, so she texts, Jojo, like, nobody was there, whatever the case is, so she bounced. I would have bounced out, I'm like, bounced like a basketball. But anyway, so okay, what's her name? Dina or Medina, the one with the blonde hair. Vena's aunt, Kid Capri. You know, Kid Capri. He wasn't in this episode, I don't think. Kid Capri's daughter, Vena. So Little Mama's brother said that she was amazing. You know, they was talking and stuff like that. So Jojo and Angie was at Little Mama party. Little Mama is still not there. So Angie, like, you know, waiting around, you know, she like, oh, is he coming? And then I don't know who was that guy that was talking to Angie. He was like, you know, she coming, she coming, she coming, and you know, she about to pull up. Where's the SpongeBob insert 5 hours later? You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, bruh. So then so what happened? So Angie was like, I don't let me see what happened. So she said, Lord, I can't read my handwriting. I was scribbling like, yeah, so he said, oh yeah, okay, well, from what I said, okay, he said he pulling up right now. Yeah, right, whatever like that. So Angie was like, I'm gonna give her like 5 minutes or 10 minutes or whatever the case is. So guess what Lil Mama at? She over there chilling with Dina, Vena, and them and all that, and whatever, you know, like chilling and talking about something. Oh yeah, parties don't start till, you know, whatever, 1 o'clock. Something she was saying like whatever like that. So they just chilling. So Lil Mama brother had to say like, let's go, whatever the case is. And then what's her name? Dina, Vena's aunt was like, yeah, my makeup was all melting and stuff like that, whatever like that. You should have been like, well, we got to go. Why did you say something? I'm sure you older than all of them. I'm like, look, we bouncing out here. Like, I understand, Lil Mama, this is your party. You want to be fashionably late, but at the end of the day, you're just. That's disrespectful as well to your guest. Okay, you invite people at the last minute promoting, and you're going to be extra, ultra, ultimately late. I don't think so, Little Mama. That's why you equal drama. Okay, so anyway, so Angie's not having it. She bounced. She was like, I gotta relieve my nanny. You know, she got a daughter. And Jojo went on, what you gonna say? Yeah, because they got a child too, so they gotta bounce too. Ain't nobody gonna be sitting there all night. Like, what time you gonna come? 5 o'clock in the morning? Like, dang. And I'm trying to figure out what time the party was. And I don't know what time it was, but I'm sure it was pretty late. You know, I'm sure it was probably like 12 or something like that or whatever. So, and so Angie was like, I gotta go. And she bounced. I would have left too. Like, what, like, bruh. Like, and so, and then in the end, showed Little Mama coming in or whatever the case is. And, you know, the guy or whomever was trying to tell Angie to stay was like, oh, you know, like, dag, they left or whatever like that. Everybody was leaving. Little Mama, not a good look. Not a good look, Little Mama. Not a good look. That's why I said she equals drama. So I believe that's how it ended, because that's the end of my notes. So we're just going to take it as that. If not, you can always go watch the episode, of course, to get your review on it, whatever the case is. But at the end of the day, it ends there with my notes. Okay, so now we're just gonna give like a little review of it since we did the recap. Okay, so since we left at the party, Little Mama, why were you that late? Number one. Okay, fashionably late, I understand. Maybe you want to be like 20 minutes, 30 minutes late, but it was sounding like you were hours late. And you have people coming and leaving. They coming to see you to support you as you were promoting a party that was very last minute. And when your father said you should be working on your album, and then yet and still, you still playing around. You're still not on your grind. Because at the end of the day, you're sitting there chilling when you should be at the party. Bruh, that's disrespectful. Little Mama, I'm going to need for you to get it together. Okay? So this is why you are Little Mama equals drama. Because you should have been at the party when you were supposed to. Okay, I can see like 20 minutes late. But you too fashionably late. That's too much. Okay, you're doing the most right now. Okay, let's get it together. Okay, get it together. Okay. But at any rate, okay, that was a 90s song. I'm trying to think who sung that. Probably 702. Okay, get it together. Okay. But at any rate, so yeah, Lil Mama, work on your album, like your father said. Okay, so yeah, I hope that's in the next episode, because you ain't doing what you're supposed to be doing. But at any rate, I digress. So now we have YDB and Designer went on a date and stuff like that. Okay, I'm a little confused on the polygamy part, because of the fact that with that conversation that he'd had with his baby mother, or his girlfriend that's having a baby, whatever the case is, it sounds like she was like, whatever the case is, why did he have to say that he's not cheating? Why did he have to say that if this is supposed to be a polygamous type situation? All right, so if it's supposed to be a polygamous type situation, why do you have to say that to her? You see what I'm saying? Am I losing any of y'all? Because I feel like I'm losing myself. But at any rate, let me know in the comments. But yeah, so at the end of the day, yeah. So now we're going to move into Fat Joe and Ryan. Ryan, boo. I'm gonna need for you to like just relax, like reevaluate what's going on. Like, I know this is what you want to do, but like, what are you doing that's wrong? Like what, like are you, how long are you spending in the studio? What's going on? Because Fat Joe is basically saying I'm losing money here, and it's like, it's basically you're not doing what, you see what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It's like, and it's crazy because the father, you know how usually some parents tell you like, oh, you have to be this, you have to be that. He's basically telling you backup plans, what to do or what you should do, but this is what you really want to do. I think if this is what you really want to do, Ryan, then like really put your best foot forward. Like, I mean, like, I don't know, try to reevaluate yourself and see. I don't know. I mean, I really feel sorry for you. I really feel sorry for Ryan. And Fat Joe was just basically, he's not like really like, he's not mean, or, like the way he's saying it, he's trying not to say it as to where he will hurt his feelings. But Ryan already sees that he's delusional. So I mean, like, he's just trying to help you out. But trying to give you a reality check, but I'm guessing you don't see the reality check. But at any rate, I digress. Then we go to the part with Irv Gotti and Angie and JJ. I don't know. Dev is going to find out. I believe Angie is going to tell her. Let me know if you think Angie's going to tell her. I really think she's going to tell her. And Ja Rule and Brittany, I like their relationship. Their relationship is cool. Like, it is cool. But he knows that they smoke weed. But he tells them not to smoke it in the car. So yeah, so that's basically about that. But I mean, but hey, that's the relationship they have. But I like the relationship. She tells him, things and stuff like that. So I like in that aspect. But that's just basically about that. So this episode was pretty cool. Someone else came in the picture, which was Lil Mama equals drama. There's still some questions arising about what YDB and Designer, like what is going on. Like, I have a feeling they're gonna, you know what I'm saying? They about to, go for the gusto. So, so we shall see how this gonna fly. Lil Mama, hopefully it starts out with Lil Mama coming to the party and, whatever the case is. Cause it's like, and I hope she don't get mad because you're too late, boo. So don't get mad, okay? She probably gonna be mad. It's like, look, let's see how she act, okay? I don't want to assume. So let's see how she gonna act, okay? Let's see this, okay, y'all? But at the end of the day, what y'all think? Do y'all think that she was wrong for coming there that late? Because that was late. People have kids out here. Ain't nobody 18. Ain't nobody, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody like young out here. People be tired. People be tired too. Like, did this all this. Come on now. Like, people out here to support you and you not even here. Disrespectful to your guests, my dude. Like, come on now. Shoot, please. If I try to be the extra early, like, party over here, like, 90s, and it was a last minute party too. For all this, you could have been working on your album, and you over there chilling with them. You could have took that time to be working on your album. I wonder what your father gonna say. True gonna be like, Lil Mama, you didn't come here to party. You didn't come here to party. He is on the money, okay? Lil Mama, listen to your father, okay? But that's basically about that. But yeah, so this season, not this season, this episode was pretty cool. I liked it. There's some drama. It's gonna be some little fights going on. I see what's going on. About to be like, ooh, oh, you know, we about to square up. Boop. Sorry, nah. But anyway, boom, I get you right there, right between your eyes, boo. But yeah, so that's basically about that. Like, I ain't fighting nobody. But yeah, so that's basically about it, you guys. It was pretty cool. I liked the episode. Let's see what happens on Thursday, y'all. So I hope y'all stay tuned for my review. I give a review every week, y'all. I'm trying to put it up Wednesday. I might put it up earlier in the week or whatever the case is, so you guys get a chance to digest everything and then get to watch it and be like, oh yeah, that's what Marquita said. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I digress. But yeah, so this is the second episode. You still have time to catch up if you guys want to watch it. It is Growing Up Hip Hop in New York and NY. Okay, so that's just basically it about that. So I hope you guys enjoyed my review. I'm glad you got your snacks, if you did, your water, whatever the case is. And yeah, so next episode is going to be, I think the drama is building up. It's building up little by little. Like, you see the little dust particles, and it's just building up into a big bomb, like boop, like boom. So that's just basically it. But I'm liking it so far. It's funny. I be laughing. It's entertaining. Very entertaining. Okay, very entertaining. And yeah, so that's just basically it about that. So I hope I kept you guys, you know, laughing and stuff like that. I hope I did, you know, because I don't want to make it boring. Okay, I don't want y'all to be like, ooh, what's she talking about? But anyway, yeah, so that's basically about that. But yeah, let me get up out of here, y'all. I am done. Let me know your thoughts about this show, what you like about it so far, what you think is going to happen, and yeah, we shall see Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on WeTV. Okay, but I will be back next week on Marquita 83 YouTube channel. Okay. All right, you guys. Any questions, comments, for that? Let's ask a couple. This is Marquita. Watching. Peace. Bye.